Hello guys, welcome back to this tutorial series of building our Autobot Toolbox. So in our previous tutorial, we had started working on our bottom lead. So this is where we are, right? So let's continue. So the first thing that I want to add are the hinges. All right, so we had created a profile, that is this sketch here. So I want to work on this. All right, so from this, let's select extrude here, select this profile and this one here by the direction. So this is supposed to have a distance of 24 millimeters in the other direction, right? Let's change our extrusions. We also want to extrude this part, so click the plus icon. Let's add this sketch again, but this time around we're using asymmetric extrusion, so we'll be extruding in both directions. So in this direction we extrude by 24 millimeters, but in the other direction we extrude by a distance of 26 millimeters, so that the entire pipe is 50 millimeters long. All right, click OK. All right, so the next thing that I want to work on, I want to add extrusions on this thing. So let's add an axis. All right, select axis here, select this inner tube. Want to put a work plane that is parallel to this axis here, but perpendicular to this face. So select plane, select this axis, and select this face. So 90 degrees, click OK. So we now have a work plane that is parallel to our axis. All right, so let's work from that axis, from that work plane, I mean. So select this work plane, create a new sketch. So let's we can hide this work plane. All right, project carriages, slice graphics. All right, change the lines to construction lines. All right, so want to add rectangles here. Select 2-point rectangle, and the width here, the length is 6 millimeters. In another line here, another rectangle, 6 millimeters, and another one here with a length of 6 millimeters. Let's put a line of symmetry. Select line here, change this to a construction line, and the distance of that line from that edge is 25 millimeters. Right click OK. So this is fully constrained. Finish the sketch. All right, let's change our view to wireframe here. I want to extrude that. Select, but want to cut our profile, this one, and this one, and the direction is upward. All right, through all. All right, that is upward. Click OK. So change our view to shaded with edges. All right, the next thing, all right, let's make our work plane visible. So this work plane, visibility checked. Select this work plane. Let's create a new sketch here. Project carriages, slice graphics. Change the lines to construction lines. Let's hide. Hide this. So we're working from here. Right, let's bottom, 2-point rectangle, and this supposed to have a length of 18 millimeters. Right click OK, and the distance of this from this edge here is 4.5 millimeters. We're done. Select extrude, select that profile. We are cutting through. I want to click OK. So we have got this profile here. Let's hide our axis. The next thing, I want to cut this, create a new sketch, project geometry, alright, and alright, let's create lines here. Alright, let's select offset here. And can we offset this? Yes, we can. And the offset distance is 2.5 millimeters, which is equal to the thickness of our wall. Click OK. Alright. And okay. So alright. 2 dimensions are needed. Right click OK. Select auto dimension 2 here. Apply. Ah, come on. Remove this. Done. Finish this. So want to extrude, cut this profile. Extrude, cut this profile to this face. The direction is wrong. Alright, cancel. Alright, how do we go about this? So the next thing, let's make our work plane 6 here visible again. Another one. Hide this one here. Alright, so let's create a new sketch. And slice graphics. Now we don't want to work from that angle. So undo this, Ctrl Z. Alright, let's hide this work plane. Want to work from this plane here. Alright. So okay, let's just select the work plane here. Select the top face, left click, drag, and the distance is supposed to be -4. Click OK. So we're working from there. Select this. Click this, create a new sketch. Slice graphics. Now we have our profile here. And project carriages. Hide this work plane. Change the lines to construction lines. Let's select a 2-point rectangle here. Let's go for vertical constraint, the center of this and the center of this. I click OK, and this distance here is 2.5 millimeters. This is supposed to be equal to that. One dimension is needed. Let's go for calling a constraint. This is in line with this. Right click OK, fully constrained. Finish this. Alright, let's change our view to wireframe. Alright, select the loft command, select cut here, then select this profile here, and this one here. I want this. I select the whole thing. Cancel. Loft. Let's start with this. Oh, it's because we didn't make our projected lines, construction lines. That's why it's giving us all this. Cancel. So let's edit. That's sketch 19 here. Double click this. Make every line a construction line. And so select. So for this one here, I only want this profile here. Change these lines to. Alright. Also want this one here. So we're done here. Finish this. Alright, so select the loft command. This sketch here. What's happening here? Loft command. Can't work with this. Select it. Let's edit sketch 19. Alright, so change the lines to construction lines and this one again. Construction line. Now select the line 2. Now we have a complete profile. Finish this. Select the loft command. This profile now. And the other profile is this one here. We want to cut. Click OK. There we go. Let's change our view to shaded with edges. So we have got that. Yeah. Alright, so let's mirror this. Alright, so select loft 5, extrusion, 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 and this one here. Alright, select the mirror command here. And our mirror plane is the YZ plane. Click OK. Alright, so now we have that. So we're almost done with this. Alright, so from here, we want to add, so select this plane, create sketch, slice graphics, project cut edges, alright, so from this, select 2-point rectangle and distance here of this from this edge, it's 5 millimeters, and this here it's also 5 millimeters. Right click OK, select circle, diameter 3 millimeters, right click OK. Alright, then select tangent constraint. Alright, let's position that. Vertical constraint, this point and that point. Supposed to be the other way. Okay. Do this. Let's put it inside here. Three. Right. Vertical constraint. This point. That point. Tangent constraint. We're done here. So the next thing that I want to do is to trim this. Select trim command. Right click OK. Let's join the 2 points here. This point and this point. One dimension is needed, and that is the distance from this base here. This is supposed to be 25 millimeters. So this is now a fully constrained sketch. Finish this. Select extrude here. Want to cut, and the distance is 1.5. Right, chain our extrusions, click the plus icon, and this time want to cut this one, cut to next. All right, it will end there. Click OK. So we now have this. Let's mirror that. Where is our mirror work plane? Okay, we don't have it here. So select the plane, select this face and this face to have a mid plane. Alright, so let's mirror extrusion to off, and this one. Select the mirror 2, and our mirror plane is this one. Click OK. Now let's mirror those two edges. So our profiles are selected. Select the mirror 2 here, and our mirror plane is the YZ plane. Click OK. Alright, so with this we're done with our bottom plate. Let's make this invisible. Save this. Now let's work on our top lid. So our top lid here, we need to move this work plane here, edit dimension. So it's 107. Click OK. Let's make it visible. All right. Yeah, we can hide it. We don't want to use it. All right, let's extrude this. And the profile, the direction is opposite, and the distance is 24 millimeters. Click the plus icon, Now this here, asymmetric extrusion. So the first one is supposed to be 2, and the other one is 48. Alright, when we're done here, let's add an axis inside of this. Select plane, select this plane, axis, and it's perpendicular to this face. Click OK. Slice graphics, project carriages, let's hide our work plane. So with this here, 2-point rectangle, this is 6, X, and where is our center point? This one here. Construction line and distance from the point. This point is 25 millimeters. Right click OK, fully constrained. Change our view to, let's just work with this. Extrude, because we only have those profiles. So cut through all, upwards, click OK. Alright, let's rotate this. Let's make our work plane visible. Create a new sketch. Slice graphics, project carriages, and our work plane. Right, so let's see. Change the view on slice. Select the bottom here. So we are here. Rectangle. This is 18 millimeters. Right click OK. Oh, come on. Press D for dimension 2. It's supposed to be 4.5. Extrude, cut through in the direction. Yeah, it's download. Click OK. Yes. Right. Click this face. Create a sketch. All right. Project geometry. right click OK, offset command, click this, supposed to be 2.5 millimeters, right click OK. Let's trim this. Right click OK. Let's extend our lines. Right, so want to make these lines construction lines. All right, then select the line to join these points. Four dimensions are needed. Go to dimension 2, apply, done, fully constrained. Now select work plane, left click, drag down. Come on. And the distance is -4 millimeters. Click OK. All right, so let's work from this work plane. Let's slice graphics, project cut edges, let's hide the work plane. All right, select a 2-point rectangle. Select vertical constraint. This point, I was to be collinear this one. Click OK. Collinear constraint, this point and this point, and line. And the distance from this edge here is 2.5. Stream applies with this one here. Right click OK, fully constrained, finish this. Let's change our view to wireframe. Select the loft command. Select this shape here and this one here. Want to cut. Click OK. Change our view to shaded with edges. All right, so let's mirror those features. That is the load 5, extrusion. Select the mirror 2, and our mirror plane is the YZ plane. Click OK. We're done. Let's hide our axis here. Now we need to change the length of this feature here. Rest your mouse on that one. So that's extrusion 3, this one here. Right click, edit feature. I want the distance to be 24 millimeters. Click OK. There we go. So the only thing that we're left with is to add the brackets that are going to hold the handle. All right, so those 8 millimeters from this face. So select these, left click, hold, and type 8 here. Okay. Let's click this work plane, create a new sketch. Slice graphics, project carriages. All right, so select the line 2. The distance here is supposed to be 17 millimeters, not in that direction. Hide the work plane. Line 2, 17. Let's make it 13. Come on, what's happening? All right. Let's create a profile first. And then we have that. Right click OK. And this one here is 3 millimeters. Now this here supposed to be 6.5. That's 13 millimeter diameter, and the distance of this all right, let's constrain it. I don't want to give it a distance. All right, so let's project this line here, this edge here. Right click OK. Let's make it a construction line. All right, so let's use the tangent constraint. The tangent is, oh come on, undo. So let's first drag it like this, and then use the tangent constraint, this and that. Yeah, it's fully constrained. All right, now let's extrude this, and the thickness of this thing, let's go from 24. It's 13. Not let's go with 6 millimeters. Click OK. All right, want to work on this. Click this, create a sketch, project geometry, this one and this one. Click OK. Rectangle here, another one here. All right, so let's go for vertical constraint. These are centered, and then dimension 2, distance of this one on that's 0.5, and distance of these two, we go to that, and let's go for a vertical constraint. I want to center this with this. Right click OK, and the distance of this, so let's project geometry. I want this edge here, distance of this line from this edge is 1 millimeter. Okay. Let's go for collinear constraint on that side. 1 dimension is needed. What is it? For this, for that. Okay, it's this one here. This. Oh, it's correct. It's there. Let's go for auto dimension 2. Apply. Done. Fully constrained. Let's extrude this. Select this profile. These profiles. And want to cut. By 4 millimeters. Click OK. So we've got that profile, and underneath here, select this here, create a sketch, project geometry, I'll click OK, and 2-point rectangle. All right, and here, dimension 2 is supposed to be 1 millimeter. All right, and these are collinear. And the distance of this is supposed to be 1.5 millimeter. They are collinear. 1 dimension needed. That's 5 millimeter. Click finish. Let's extrude this. So I want to extrude this. These profiles. Cut. Distance is 4 millimeters. Click OK. All right, so we've got those profiles. Next, let's mirror this. Select extrusion 14, 18, 12. Then select the mirror 2. And our mirror plane is the YZ plane. Click OK. All right, so we are done with our top lead. All right, so in our next tutorial, we'll build the ledge. All right, so if you like this video and if you have learned something new, click like and please subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you for watching.